I think, and I've said this lots of times, XRP will hit substantially higher prices before the Clarity Act gets passed. And a lot of people are telling me, oh, the reverse carry trade's not going to unwind, now the war's over, Look, Bank of Japan is going to have to raise interest rates. I don't care whether you like it or not. It is going to happen when they want it to happen. And once they get, full clarity here in the U.S. on what yield on stablecoins is going to look like, they don't need to pass the Clarity Act. Okay, I think, and I've said this lots of times, XRP will hit substantially higher prices before the Clarity Act gets passed. I think you're going to see price appreciation on XRP before Clarity gets moved into law. So anyway, once we have full guidelines on what yield's going to look like on stablecoins, they can let this deal roll. Until then, I think they're still going to hold things off because we need that demand here domestically in the U.S. for the stablecoin issuance to be able to stabilize the bond market. And if we don't have that, it's not going to be a good scenario. Like we've talked about that, at length here. Still hanging out at the upper bound of the yen versus the USD around 158, 159, moving back and forth there. Once we get back over 160, 161 is really kind of the high end of where I think they're going to let it creep up to. I do believe at that point they're going to have to move in and raise interest rates and implement XRP in their economy.